Hello and welcome people, what's going on? We've just beaten Dynamo Zagreb 2-0 and this is Mizan TV. Yes people, actually this game was rather uneventful and I thought that we'd play a lot more youngsters, which didn't happen. But overall I'm pretty happy with the game, just because, you know, we saw a few youngsters, Green, let's not talk about that. But overall, I mean, this game was overall pretty good, and we won the game thanks to 2 goals from Lewandowski. Could have potentially had a hat-trick. I mean, he had a great chance. He could have taken a penalty. He didn't do either of those. But let's actually get into the game. So Dynamo Zagreb and Bayern Munich, we were already through. They were already destined to be out. So it was no surprise that, you know, this game kind of lacked the emotion, the drama, the tension that all the other games that are still going on have an actual importance had, you know. But it was still, like, the first half I thought was actually really boring. I'll be honest with you, I thought the first half was really boring. But then the second half came around, Thomas Müller came in, and I thought that's when the game changed up. Now Benatia, he went out in the first half due to injury. And I saw someone on Twitter say that he might be our most injured player of all time, and that's obviously excluding, you know, that's excluding a lot of players, because we've had a lot of players that have been injured for a lot of times. But we've had 25 attempts on, you know, we've had 25 attempts in the match, which is pretty pretty good. But most of these attempts actually came in the second half, so it wasn't like we did good in the first half. In the first half, I thought we just, you know, we had the possession. We started pretty well, but then we just kind of dropped off and just didn't do anything anymore. Whereas in the second half, when Müller came on, I thought him and Lewandowski, the connection that them two have, that's just, you know, that's just really shined through, and that's just what helped us go through. That's what helped us go through the defense and score goals. Now, what was interesting though was that Lewandowski, he was playing as a striker, obviously, in front three, but Ribery and Green were next to him, and I thought that Green especially had a very poor day. Ribery, I thought that he got into, I don't know, he got into like offside positions 9 times out of 10, and I just thought that if he stayed onside more, which will obviously come with match practice, but if he stayed onside more, I thought that he could have had a lot better chances, you know. But he just strayed offside at all times, and I think that's, you know, something that you start to do more once you come back into a game and whatnot, once you get match fitness. But, you know, that's one thing that you'll have to improve on in future games, staying onside, because I thought the same thing in the Gladbach game where he strayed offside a lot as well. It was nice to see him though play for a half. So now he's played 15 minutes against Gladbach and 45 minutes against Dynamo Zagreb, which means that he'll most likely be available for the match in the DFB Pokal against Darmstadt. So that's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. 90 minutes. That's pretty good. But overall, like, this game had a lot of emotions, and it just showed. Kimmich, I thought, was pretty decent. I didn't think he was great. I didn't think he was bad. I just thought he was pretty decent. Vidal, when he came on, I thought was actually really good, because not just did he fight for every single ball, like, he looked the only one that really wanted. Him and Müller looked like the only players that really wanted it on today, and, you know, it just really showed, because he actually fought for every ball. He got a penalty. And, you know, him and Müller, like I said, were like the 2 players that really looked like they really wanted to go for it. They really wanted to win this match. They really wanted to get a goal. And I thought I like that. I like seeing when players really want to go for a goal. Not in the same way that Bellarabi does it, because he just doesn't pass at all. But Vidal and Müller, they want to go for a goal. But if the teammate is in a better position, they'll actually pass or get a penalty out of it. Now, like I said, this game, the first half pretty boring. Second half actually was really fun. So it was like a game of 2 halves, and it was actually, call it what you want, but I thought it was actually really interesting to see how we actually played better without a traditional winger in Green, and like a traditional winger in Ribery, actually, sorry. And I thought that we looked so much better when we went through the middle, which is just crazy, because normally our biggest strength is going through the wings. So, hey, it is what it is. It is what it is, but we won 2-0, and that was great, and that's great in itself. But this was it, though, people. This was Mizan TV. As always, you can rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. You can peace out and have a nice day. Bye.